What do you think would be a very fascinating thing for propaganda purposes?
These days, probably some sort of expo that shows China's economic prowess.
Okay.
Yes.
So, without further ado, this week's Slopaganda. Here it comes.
When I was just a little corn.
What a wonderful song. How come I've never heard it before?
Just a little corn. I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be
sweet corn, crunchy corn, glutinous corn, and now we even have fruit corn.
Gentlemen, behold! Corn!
Have you ever wondered why these corns taste the way they are? And today we're going to travel back through time to see how corns have become the way they are, right here at the first supply chain expo.
Oh, well, hey, this is pretty nice. Yeah, and I am kind of hungry.
Through modern transportation methods, especially cold chain logistics, like this container I'm currently trapped in, we now have access to corns and many other agricultural products, as much fresh as possible. Let's get out of here. You're not gonna believe this. They have a whole pallet of corn seeds here.
Gentlemen, I bring you more corn!
One cruel fact I've learned today is that 90% of the corns from the farm are not meant for human consumption. Crunchy and sweet.
What was that?
This is literally a dude walking around with an ear of corn in front of the camera talking about corns. Corns.
Can you go back to the beginning?
Yeah, I could go back to the beginning, of course.
I don't have to replay. I just want to point out some things.
Sure.
I want to point out some features of this, okay?
Okay, yes. Oh, sorry.
Somebody said, I know, I have an idea.
Yeah, wait for the
What a
song.
wonderful song. How come I've never heard it before?
just a little corn?
Oh, no, it's just a
Somebody
little
said,
corn.
let's take Que Sera Sera.
Yes.
And I know that we have to do this state-mandated propaganda about a corn expo, food production expo. Mm-hmm. I think these work perfectly together. What if we just change the words a little bit?
Yes.
When I was a little corn.
Yes.
That'll track with the audience.
Yeah.
That'll get us the 2 views that we're looking for.
Because the little corn asked its mother, what will they be?
What are you talking about?
It's ridiculous.
Scroll through it a little bit. I just wanted to point out some of my key features of this.
Okay, sure.
I know this is cornographic, and especially with these horrific memes you put in here.
Well, if anyone knows, they know.
Some people in the chat knew.
Oh, they did?
Yes, and they're very disturbed.
If you know, you know. It's just I couldn't. When I saw this, I was like, "Gentlemen, I give you corn." Because what else?
If you know the anime, you're gonna be very upset.
But I mean, here's the thing: corn, sweet corn, crunchy corn, glutinous corn.
And now we even have fruit corn.
Can someone tell me what is fruit corn? Because we looked this up.
Yeah.
We were like, we think that maybe they genetically modified some corn. We looked it up, and apparently all we could find was corn is technically considered a fruit because of the way it is, right?
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as fruit corn.
I mean, maybe there is.
I think they Googled it and said, oh, it's fruit corn.
Yeah,
You know?
I think so. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that. But imagine making a thing about corn, and then he's like, let's see, what is he going to do?
Taste the way they are. And today we're going to travel back through time to see how corns have become the way they are, right here at the first supply chain expo.
Yeah, like how it keeps playing.
Yes, the Que Sera Sera, the whole way through.
This is pretty nice. Yeah, and I am kind of hungry.
Look at him walking around with a corn.
He's like in front of like industrial equipment.
The life of a corn.
Corn. Bro, you're carrying a corn around.
I'm carrying a corn.
Not an ear of corn. It's
Yeah,
a corn.
not a cob of corn. It's just a corn.
He should have a kernel then.
Yeah, it should be the life of corn, not life of
I know.
a corn.
I'm trying to think of how I could make this.
And
work.
also he says corns a lot, which is
it doesn't work.
it doesn't work very well. I think it's kind of fascinating that they thought this was a good idea.
I love it so much, and I like that we've given it more traction than it ever would have had. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
Through modern
CGTN.
transportation methods, especially cold chain logistics, like this container I'm currently trapped in.
Like this
wrote
container
this
I'm
script?
currently trapped in.
I'm in cold storage and
Yes.
I'm trapped.
Yes.
That's not a positive thing.
No, he's trapped
We're
in.
worried about you, dude, especially after watching handprints.
Yeah,
This is not
exactly.
good.
Yeah.
We now have access to corns and many other agricultural products, as much fresh as possible.
As much fresh as possible. It's a very good line.
I feel bad because someone wrote this script for sure, and he's got to read it verbatim. His English sounds like it's fine, but
his English sounds
they
good.
screwed him over.
I think it's him singing the song.
Yeah, no, it's
Pretty
definitely
sure it's him, yeah.
If
No, his English is
I
great.
was- I've been singing Case Corn Syrah
Just a little
Syrah
corn, yeah.
in my head for days now.
What? Yeah. What would you have sung better to like do the corn thing?
There's
Would you
gotta
have
be
gotten an actual corn song?
No, absolutely not. You could
With
if
K?
If
Corn
you
with a K?
had to do this, you know what I would do?
What?
If you had to do this,
Yes.
I'd go around to each person's different varieties and taste them and be like, that one's this one's terrible. Oh, that one's really good. People might watch that.
No, I'm talking about the song. What song
I
would you have
wouldn't
chosen?
have a song. I don't think there's any song about corn.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh, corn, just a little bit. I don't know.
oh, that's terrible.
A little yellow corn. I don't know what you do. You know
Yeah,
what
I don't know either. Yeah, there's got to be something you could do with it.
Corn bop. Corn.
Maybe it could do like a Children of the Corn
Pop,
thing,
popcorn,
like One of Us or whatever.
That's not a song.
No, I know, but you could have that in the
Why
background.
do you keep thinking of horror movies?
Yeah, I
these
have no
days?
idea. I'm not a horror
there
movie
needs
guy.
to be, I'm not moving on until we find a corn song.
Okay,
Oh,
what?
we play corn.
Yeah, that's
Are
what
we
I said.
Stupid.
That's what I
With a
said. Would you
K?
choose a
Yeah.
corn song?
It's got to be
Yeah.
a corn song. I didn't
Yeah.
know you meant K corn.
Yeah, corn with a K.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a
Yeah,
great
you could
one.
play a corn song that would probably go along with it.
Yeah. what
I
is
don't
that?
even know what a corn song is
Freak
anymore.
on a Leash would be like corn on the cob.
Yeah.
Something takes upon me. That one.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Corn on the cob,
Feeling
dude.
like a corn on the cob.
Let's move on.
Come on.
He's not happy about that.
I would not either.
Yeah,
I feel bad for the guy trapped in a freaking.
Yeah, exactly.
Cold
I love that they
storage.
have different kinds of corn basically in glass enclosures here.
Yeah.
This is one of the most boring events you could ever go to.
I don't think, you know what's crazy? Can you pause it?
Yeah.
I once talked to a guy
Yeah.
who his whole job was like cabbage. It was like different cabbages. Like and he would-
Wow.
yeah, I mean he's a farmer,
Yeah,
right? But
sure.
like he developed different strains of cabbage. If you
Sure,
call it
sure.
strains, I guess it's not weed.
No, no.
But whatever, like varietals.
Yeah,
varietals.
varieties. Yeah.
Different varietals of cabbage, and I listened to him talk, and you would think it's the most boring thing in the world, and yes, it was. But for some reason, I was very interested because you don't hear about that.
No, sure.
It's not something you think about. So I
Yeah.
think this could be marginally interesting if you're not trying to make it a freaking music video for K Syrah Syrah trapped in cold storage.
Exactly,
Walking
yeah.
around trying to add something that doesn't make sense to it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I do like the fact that at the end he gets stuck in and really slurps on that corn.
Yeah, at least he got to eat some.
Yes,
Imagine you go to
exactly.
that, you don't even get an ear of corn.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe it's the one he was holding.
Yes, it is.
Oh, he finally gets to
It
eat
is. It's the one that he's holding the whole time that he finally eats. I kind of hope it was cooked.
It's cooked. It looks cooked.
Probably
that looks
cooked.
yeah.
All right, good. Because that'd be kind of gross if it wasn't.
You ever had raw corn? It's not that bad. Used to grab it in the cornfields nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stealing people's corn. And
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you're a kid, you know.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Old Farmer McGregor's corn, you know,
Yeah.
just like, I'll steal that. He sucks anyway.
We would buy him too,
Yeah.
when they would put him out. So
Sure.
it's like, you know.
You kind of make back for
Mistake,
your, for your little rat theft.
I wouldn't do it now.
Like a little
I was
rat
like a little
sneaking in there and
kid.
stealing stuff. Yeah, I get
think
it.
I did it once.
No, sure.
And it was
I'm,
one ear.
I'm just taking the Mickey. Anyway, so kind of gross. Let's move on.
Crunchy and sweet.
他们只懂吃羊，是不分男。
What, he's just killing them?
He's
It's actually-
literally.
He actually shoots them and you see blood. He's riding them over. It's like,
大头儿子，小头爸爸。
Buzzer right
that's just so dumb. Wow, that's pretty bad. Oh boy. Train me to defeat him.
Like, what is he wearing? Like a suicide vest?
Pretty gullible, aren't you?
What the?
Close my eyes, I can almost see it